Have you ever walked into someone's home and wondered how it always looks clean, calm, and organized? Not just when guests are coming over, not just after a big cleaning session, but every single day. Meanwhile, many people feel like they're trapped in an endless cycle of cleaning. They tidy the kitchen, and the living room becomes messy. They organize one closet, and another area fills with clutter. No matter how much effort they put in, the mess always seems to come back. But what if the problem isn't cleaning at all? What if the cleanest homes aren't cleaner because their owners spend more time scrubbing, organizing, or decluttering? According to experts on Japanese home organization, many tidy homes stay that way because of a few simple habits that prevent clutter from appearing in the first place. That's the surprising difference. Instead of constantly fighting mess, these habits stop it from gaining control. In this video, we're exploring 7 Japanese habits that help keep homes organized, peaceful, and surprisingly easy to maintain. Some of them take less than a minute a day, yet they can completely change the way your home feels. And make sure you stay until the end, because the final habit may be the most powerful of all, and it's one that many people never realize they're missing. The first Japanese habit is surprisingly simple, yet it may be the foundation of every organized home. Everything has a home. In many messy houses, clutter accumulates because items don't have a designated place. Keys end up on the kitchen counter. Mail gets left on a table. Chargers move from room to room. Over time, these small items begin creating visual clutter that makes the entire house feel disorganized. In Japanese homes, the approach is different. Every object is assigned a specific location, and when it's no longer being used, it is returned to that place immediately. The goal is not to organize constantly. The goal is to eliminate the need for organizing later. This habit works because it removes decision-making. Instead of wondering where something should go, the answer is already known. The item simply returns to its designated spot. What makes this habit so powerful is that it prevents clutter before it starts. A single misplaced item may not seem important, but dozens of misplaced items quickly create a messy environment. Japanese organization experts often emphasize that tidiness is not the result of occasional cleaning. It is the result of small actions repeated consistently throughout the day. And once every item has a home, the next habit becomes much easier to follow, because it focuses on preventing clutter from traveling from room to room in the first place. The second Japanese habit is so simple that many people overlook it completely. Yet over time, it can dramatically reduce clutter throughout an entire home. The habit is this: never leave a room empty-handed. Think about how clutter usually spreads. A coffee mug is left in the living room, a jacket ends up on a chair, a book stays on the dining table. None of these items seem like a problem on their own, but as the days pass, more objects accumulate in places where they don't belong, and the house slowly begins to feel messy. In many Japanese homes, people develop the habit of taking something with them whenever they leave a room. If you're heading to the kitchen, take the empty glass sitting nearby. If you're walking upstairs, bring the item that belongs there. These small actions take only a few seconds, but they prevent clutter from building up throughout the day. What makes this habit so effective is that it eliminates the need for large cleanup sessions later. Instead of spending an hour putting things away on the weekend, organization happens naturally through dozens of tiny actions performed every day. Psychologists often refer to this as reducing clutter accumulation. The less time an item spends sitting in the wrong place, the less likely the home is to feel disorganized. And once clutter stops traveling from room to room, the next challenge becomes preventing it from building up in the first place. Which brings us to the third Japanese habit, one of the most powerful routines for maintaining a tidy home year-round. One of the biggest misconceptions about organized homes is that they stay clean because someone spends hours cleaning every weekend. In reality, many Japanese households follow a completely different approach. Instead of relying on occasional deep cleaning sessions, they focus on cleaning a little every day. This habit is based on a simple idea. Small messes are easier to manage than large ones. A few crumbs on the counter take seconds to wipe away today. Leave them for a week, and suddenly, the entire kitchen needs attention. A small pile of clothes can be put away in a minute. Wait several days, and it becomes a chore that feels overwhelming. In many Japanese homes, cleaning is treated as part of daily life, rather than a separate event. Surfaces are wiped down after use. Small spills are cleaned immediately. Items are returned to their places before they have a chance to accumulate. Because these tasks take only a few moments, they rarely feel like work. The real power of this habit is psychological. When clutter and dirt are handled while they are still small, they never reach the point where they become stressful. The home remains manageable because problems are addressed before they grow. Many organization experts describe this as preventing cleaning debt. Just like financial debt becomes harder to pay off over time, neglected messes require more effort the longer they are ignored. And once daily cleaning becomes automatic, the next Japanese habit helps prevent another common problem that causes homes to feel crowded and disorganized, even when they're technically clean. One reason some homes always seem cluttered is not because they lack storage. It's because new items keep entering the house while old items never leave. Over time, drawers become crowded, closets become packed, and shelves become filled with things that are rarely used. That is why many Japanese organization experts follow a simple principle known as the one-in, one-out rule. The idea is straightforward. Whenever a new item enters the home, an old item leaves. Buy a new shirt, donate or recycle one you no longer wear. Bring home a new kitchen gadget, remove one that has been sitting unused for years. This habit creates a natural balance. Instead of allowing possessions to grow endlessly, the total number of items remains under control. More importantly, it encourages people to think carefully before making purchases. If bringing something new into the home means letting something else go, every purchase becomes more intentional. What makes this habit so effective is that clutter often develops gradually. A single item rarely creates a problem, but hundreds of extra items accumulated over months and years can make even a large home feel crowded and difficult to manage. In many Japanese homes, organization begins with ownership. The fewer unnecessary possessions there are, the easier it becomes to keep everything clean, accessible, and in its proper place. And once you stop clutter from entering the home faster than it leaves, the next habit helps maintain the areas that everyone sees first. Shared spaces that can make an entire house feel either calm and organized or chaotic and stressful. The fifth Japanese habit focuses on a simple routine that can completely change how a home feels the next morning. Resetting shared spaces before bed. Think about the rooms that everyone uses throughout the day. The kitchen, dining area, living room, and entryway naturally collect clutter as people move through them. Dishes get left on counters, blankets end up on sofas, mail piles up on tables, and shoes gather near the door. Many people tell themselves they'll deal with it tomorrow. The problem is that tomorrow's clutter gets added to today's clutter, and before long, the entire house begins feeling disorganized. In many Japanese homes, a few minutes are set aside each evening to return shared spaces to their intended condition. Dishes are put away, surfaces are cleared, cushions are straightened, and misplaced items are returned to their proper homes. The goal is not perfection. The goal is to start the next day with a clean foundation. What makes this habit so powerful is its psychological effect. Waking up to an organized environment reduces stress and creates a sense of order before the day even begins. Instead of immediately facing yesterday's mess, the home feels calm, welcoming, and under control. Many organization experts believe this habit creates a positive cycle. When a room starts clean, people are naturally less likely to leave clutter behind throughout the day. And once shared spaces are consistently reset each night, the next Japanese habit takes organization even further by focusing on one area that has an enormous impact on how clean and spacious a home feels: the floor. The sixth Japanese habit may seem simple, but it has a surprisingly powerful effect on how clean and organized a home feels. Keep the floors as clear as possible. In many homes, the floor gradually becomes a storage space. Shoes collect near the entrance. Bags are left in corners. Boxes sit against walls. Laundry baskets, toys, and miscellaneous items slowly spread across the room. Even when everything else is relatively organized, a crowded floor can instantly make a space feel messy. Traditional Japanese homes have long emphasized open floor space. Because people often sit, walk, and spend time closer to the floor, keeping it clear became an important part of maintaining a calm and functional environment. That influence can still be seen today in many Japanese homes. What makes this habit so effective is that the floor occupies a large portion of your visual field. When it is clear, rooms immediately appear larger, cleaner, and more organized. When it is crowded, even a clean room can feel chaotic. There is also a practical benefit. Vacuuming, sweeping, and general cleaning become much easier when objects are not constantly in the way. A task that takes a few minutes can quickly become frustrating when items have to be moved first. Many organization experts consider the floor a quick indicator of a home's overall condition. If the floor is clear, chances are the rest of the room is relatively organized as well. And once clutter is no longer collecting on floors, the next Japanese habit addresses something even more important: the mindset that prevents clutter from appearing in the first place. The seventh Japanese habit may be the simplest of all, yet it is often the one that has the biggest impact on keeping a home tidy. Put things away immediately after using them. Most clutter does not appear because people own too many things. It appears because items are left where they were last used. A pair of shoes by the door, a jacket over a chair, mail on the counter, a remote control on the couch. Each item seems insignificant on its own, but together they slowly create a home that feels disorganized. In many Japanese households, there is a strong belief that an item's job is not finished when you're done using it. Its job is finished when it has been returned to its proper place. This small shift in thinking prevents clutter from accumulating throughout the day. What makes this habit so powerful is that it takes only a few seconds. Putting a book back on the shelf immediately is far easier than dealing with a pile of books later. Returning a kitchen tool to its drawer takes less effort than organizing a cluttered countertop at the end of the week. The habit also creates a chain reaction. When one item is left out, it becomes easier to leave another item out. But when everything is consistently returned to its place, order becomes the default state of the home. And once these 7 habits begin working together, something remarkable happens. Keeping a home clean no longer feels like a constant battle. Instead, cleanliness becomes the natural result of small daily actions performed almost without thinking. At first glance, these 7 habits may seem almost too simple to make a significant difference. After all, putting things away, clearing floors, and cleaning a little every day do not sound like revolutionary ideas. Yet this is exactly why they work so well. Most people think cleanliness comes from motivation. They wait until they feel inspired to organize, declutter, or deep clean the house. The problem is that motivation comes and goes. Habits, on the other hand, continue working even when motivation disappears. In many Japanese homes, the goal is not to create a perfect environment through occasional bursts of effort. The goal is to create systems that prevent disorder from developing in the first place. Each habit addresses a different stage of clutter before it becomes a problem. Giving every item a home prevents confusion. Never leaving a room empty-handed stops clutter from spreading. Daily cleaning prevents messes from growing. The one-in, one-out rule controls accumulation. Resetting shared spaces keeps disorder from carrying into the next day. Clear floors create visual calm. And putting things away immediately stops clutter before it starts. Individually, these habits seem small. Together, they create a powerful system that keeps homes organized with surprisingly little effort. That is why many Japanese households spend less time fighting clutter. They are not constantly cleaning up after problems. They are preventing those problems from appearing in the first place. And that idea leads directly to the deeper philosophy that influences many organized Japanese homes, a way of thinking that goes far beyond cleaning and organization alone. Behind these 7 habits is a deeper philosophy that helps explain why so many Japanese homes feel calm, orderly, and easy to maintain. The secret is not perfection. It is prevention. Many people view cleaning as something that happens after a mess appears. In contrast, Japanese home organization often focuses on preventing the mess from appearing in the first place. Small daily actions are valued because they stop larger problems from developing later. One concept often associated with this mindset is mottainai, which expresses a sense of respect for resources and a reluctance to waste them. In the context of the home, this can mean taking care of possessions, avoiding unnecessary accumulation, and being mindful about what is brought into the house. Another important idea is simplicity. When a home contains only the items that are useful, meaningful, or regularly used, organization becomes much easier. There is less to clean, less to store, and less to manage. This philosophy also emphasizes responsibility. Rather than leaving tasks for later, small actions are completed when they arise. Shoes are put away when entering the house. Dishes are cleaned after meals. Items are returned to their proper places after use. What makes this approach so effective is that it transforms organization from an occasional project into a daily habit. Instead of spending entire weekends fighting clutter, order is maintained through small actions that take only moments to complete. And in the end, that may be the real secret of organized Japanese homes. They are not clean because people spend more time cleaning. They stay clean because the habits of daily life make clutter far less likely to appear in the first place. Keeping a home clean and organized is not about spending hours cleaning every weekend. As these 7 Japanese habits demonstrate, the secret is often much simpler. A tidy home is usually the result of small actions repeated consistently over time. Giving every item a home, putting things away immediately, clearing floors, and preventing clutter before it starts may seem like minor habits, but together, they create a system that makes cleanliness feel natural rather than exhausting. The real lesson is that organization is not a destination. It is a daily practice. When small tasks are handled right away, they rarely become overwhelming. And when clutter is prevented instead of constantly removed, the entire home feels calmer, more functional, and easier to maintain. You don't need to adopt all 7 habits at once. Start with one. Practice it for a few days. Then add another. Over time, those small changes can completely transform how your home looks and feels. If you found these Japanese habits helpful, subscribe for more practical home organization and maintenance secrets. And in the next video, we'll uncover another simple Japanese method that can make everyday life cleaner, easier, and more efficient.